Hello, everybody, and welcome to Law and Society. Today, I'm going to do a brief overview of Michael Cohen's first day of testimony. Suffices to say that Michael Cohen started to bring out all the skeletons, and I want to briefly go over it. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. So, Michael Cohen testified that Michael Cohen met Donald Trump through Don Jr., and that at the very beginning, at the very outset, Donald Trump had stiffed Michael Cohen's legal law partners for about $100,000. That being said, after that, Michael Cohen transitions into Trump organization and becomes Donald Trump's fixer. And he reported directly to Donald Trump and essentially took care of renegotiating deals and also pretty much paying cover-up money for his sexual scandals, especially after there was interest on Donald's part to run for president. So it's a story of how Michael Cohen was endeared by Donald Trump, brought into the circle, made him feel like family, and made him do all the dirty work for the family so that when the time came, and that time did come, that Donald Trump would be able to just throw Michael Cohen by the wayside. And that's exactly what Michael Cohen experienced. Now, Michael Cohen testified that he killed stories for Donald Trump, and the way that he did that was to collaborate with David Pecker of the National Enquirer and go over stories and take parts out and edit parts of the story to be able to make Donald Trump look better and others look worse. One thing that I'm curious about, and this is not part of it's not relevant to the instant case, is who is Sandra the Penthouse Pet? And that really kind of stuck out to me. It was like, Sandra the Penthouse Pet was to be taken out of an article in National Enquirer, and it got done, and it doesn't do anything for anybody, Michael Cohen said. Michael Cohen also hushed one of Trump organization's doormen because of allegations of having a child out of wedlock. Donald Trump having a child out of wedlock. For that, $30,000 was paid to the doorman, and it was paid by National Enquirer. And then National Enquirer paid $150,000, David Pecker did, to Karen McDougal to catch and kill the story of Donald Trump's affair with Ms. McDougal as well. So essentially, Donald used Michael Cohen to do the dirty work of covering up any indiscretions Donald Trump had. And Michael Cohen, in a very even-keeled manner, explained that to the jury and now to the American people, that he was the fixer. He did lie for Donald Trump. He did intimidate people for Donald Trump. And, we all know that he pled guilty, and Michael Cohen spent his time in prison and paid his price for being a part of Donald Trump's criminal conspiratorial schemes. And Michael Cohen has come out on the other side telling the truth to the jury under oath, under pain of perjury, if you were to lie on the stand. That's about what happened with today with Michael Cohen, is sort of laying the foundation for what Michael Cohen did for Donald Trump as we get into, I assume tomorrow, we will get into how that relates to this specific story that Donald Trump didn't want to come out during the time that he was going to be running for president, in an effort to cover that and in an effort to not let that story come out. They falsified business records, and that's why we're here. I also wanted to, one tangential point. Donald Trump has found an effective way to evade Judge Merchan's gag order. Every day that Donald Trump comes to court, he brings with him GOP members of Congress who would then later go out and talk about Donald Trump's witnesses and the court and the demeanor and everything so as to evade the gag order. Remember, during the first couple of times that it happened with Alina Habba and Donald Trump's campaign spokesperson, they shied away from it after one time and after being called out by, among others, Midas Touch, that, hey, that is directing others who are his official spokespeople to target witnesses and jurors. But now, when you have Tommy Tuberville and J.D. Vance sitting there and then going out later to talk about the case and disparage the court, the witnesses, and the jury, you see, you also had Alan Dershowitz effectively, disparaging the jury. They are evading the gag order at Donald Trump's direction, but there's no way of proving it. So this is how Donald Trump's allies are subverting an ongoing New York criminal trial. They are actively bringing surrogates who would come observe the room and the proceedings with their rose-colored glasses and then go out and build the false narrative that Donald Trump once built. And that is a dangerous place to be, because Donald Trump is undermining the rule of law. Donald Trump and his allies are evading a court's gag order in a criminal trial. That's really, that undermines the rule of law. And that goes to show these people's reckless disregard for the rule of law, along with Donald's demonstrated disregard for the rule of law. So with that said, I will conclude. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please like and subscribe. If you're not new, then also please do like and share. It helps me out a lot. And I will come back again and review Michael Cohen's testimony. I think tomorrow will be the second day. I assume it will go on for this whole week. So, because there's going to be cross-examination, and that's when we're going to see whether Michael Cohen is able to keep his calm as he kept his calm today. So, thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.